everybody. All right, just give me a minute to set things up. I have my computer out here so I can see your comments. You can see things the right way. If it'll load for me, we'll see. Here we go. All right, I'm actually going to share this if you're a VIP. Give me just a moment. And let me click on my group here. Alright, give me just a second, I'll pull my computer. VIPs, I'm going to add you in here too. Join us live. Here we go. Technology. It's an amazing thing. All right, coming up on 8 o'clock, so we'll share this off to my personal page. Or not, that's okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? I can see your comments and things. So I'm going to click on myself. There we go, and mute myself because I don't need to hear myself because I'm the one doing the talking. How's everybody doing tonight? I see a couple of you logging in. Say hello. I see 4 folks on here. Thanks for joining. Yay. Okay, I can pop over and see your comments and questions and things, so definitely feel free to ask any questions you'd like. And Megan's on there as well. Hi, Priscilla. So tonight, a couple of reminders. I have the Easter egg workshop coming up the 29th at Michael's in Brunswick. I also have a workshop this Saturday for cabinet doors. So if you're in the area, this is your last chance for the cabinet door workshop. I'm going to close that workshop at 5 o'clock Wednesday. If I have nobody signed up, I'm actually going to cancel that class. But the egg workshop is cheaper and it's way more fun and it can be done with kids. So check it out on my page. But tonight what we're going to do, first I'm going to remind you, please make sure you heart this post and share it. Thanks so much for spreading the word about Couture wonderful things. So tonight we're actually going to be doing a farmhouse decor. So this little wood piece is actually, you can find this at any Michael's. It is wooden and it has been stained, so it's a very beautiful stain. It still smells a little bit like stain, I'll be honest. It's got these wonderful hooks. You can hook it this way or this way, so it's really cool. And the transfer we're going to do is kind of simple, this farmhouse transfer. And this is in the new catalog. If you want to actually get this one, comment. I'll actually put the link up later, so never remind me to do that. So I'm going to show you a technique to age this. This is a brand new piece of wood, but we want to make it look whitewashed and older, very much like a farmhouse piece. And how we're going to do that is with a little bowl, a spoon, and some water and white chalk paste. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, shouldn't it be thinned out paint? Yes, it should. But this is a trick that I came across accidentally where I just took some white paste, and this is when I did that tray, that wooden tray, this is how I did that. So I actually put a spoonful of white chalk paste into the bowl, and I can use my multi-purpose tool to get the excess out of there because I don't like to waste anything. I'm a penny pincher, what can I say? It's another reason I like Chalk Couture, because I can reuse things and repurpose things and all this wonderful stuff. Okay, so here our chalk paste is in the bottom. You can't see it because it's a white bowl. But I'm going to give it a couple of squirts of water. And I'm going to mix up my paste here and kind of thin it out. I want it to be kind of liquidy, so it's almost runny. I really want to be able to smooth this out on my surface, kind of rough and uneven. And I want it to thin out. And I actually need to wipe off my multi-purpose tool. I don't like to let my chalk paste get dry on my tools. So this is the multi-purpose tool. All right, so it looks pretty thin and great. I put my spoon on my baby wipe on the side. And I actually have these little sponges I get from Walmart. It's a sponge brush that I can use. And I'm actually going to take this, I'm going to put it to the side so you can see better. And I'm going to take a little bit of this concoction that I've made. And I am going to, I'll hold it up so you can see. I'm going to just brush it on there. So it's kind of thin. I don't want it to be super thick. But there are some glue spots on here where it's been put together that I want to cover because I want it to look old, and old stuff didn't look like that. So I want it to look old and farmhouse rustic. And feel free to ask any questions. Share this with your friends. So we're just going to take our thinned out white paste. And don't forget, if you watch this later, put #replay in the comments so that I can say hello later. You're like, hey Christina, that looks a little thick. I understand, but you're just gonna have to trust the process, you guys. Trust the process. So it looks like you guys can see this. So I'm just gonna keep going. And I'm not being very even. I want it kind of sporadic. Remember, old farmhouse stuff doesn't really have, it's got wear and tear going on. So I really don't want it to look even. Now I do have spots of glue. I'm going to put make sure there's a little more extra white down on those spots. And it's thinned out. Actually, I'm doing that so you can see that's chalk paste that's dry. That's it's thinned out, so it's trying to peel up a little bit. But that's not going to be an issue because we are going to actually take a sanding block to this really quick and make it even more rustic. I thought about doing this ahead of time, but you know, a lot of people asked me about how I did this before, so I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you. It's only fair, right? And that's why you watch these lives, so that you can learn new things. And this cost me, I want to say like $3 at Michael's. And you can get it at anywhere. There's actually a surplus place I found today that had it for around the same price as well. So I could get them in bulk for around $3, $3 or $4, or I could make them. I could do it with a regular piece of wood. So we're just adding some white around the edges. And now I'm going to go to my side. So I want to make sure that when this is hanging up, if somebody sees it from the edge or the side, it looks rustic all the way around. And I'm going to ask my trusty assistant if she wouldn't mind popping in for a second, because my sanding block is underneath the computer, the second shelf. Do you see it? All right, thanks. It does not have to be cleaned off because old things sometimes have different colors on it. That actually adds to the character that I'm trying to create. So I'm not going to brush that off. If it's got colors on it, I want them. I want it to look rough. All right. So, let's do this end. And chalk paste comes right off, guys. So there's no worry about being toxic or anything. That's what I love about this stuff. I have so much going on with myself that I need things that are non-toxic. Alright, so I'm going to show you a quick comparison. The back it's pretty much dry. The back is not whitewashed, so I want you to see that. So here's the front, and that is the back. That's the stain of the back. Now I can whitewash the back to make it look old all the way around, and I can kind of do that right now. I don't want to do too much because you're really not going to see this unless somebody drops it, but I guess it'll complete the look, and it's not that hard to do. So I'm not being even here, guys. I'm just kind of rubbing this on. Some parts is thick, some isn't. It doesn't matter. You know, I want it to definitely look like it's been sitting there a while, and the edges are very important. A lot of rustic things have been scuffed and scarred over the years, and on the edges look a little rough. So that's important to catch those and make them look old. Now you could use some repurposed wood and you wouldn't have to do this. And I encourage you, if you get some old barn wood or repurposed wood to do this, go for it. It's really hard to find that in certain parts of the country, this one being one of them, unless you're in the more rural areas in the center of the state of Georgia. We're not finding that kind of stuff very easily. So if you got, you know, like Priscilla's got dairy farms around her, if she wanted to do this, she probably could find somebody with some old barn wood. Or old pallets would be great. Okay, so I am actually going to take my spoon and everything and put that aside. It looks like just about dry. I'm actually going to take my hair dryer real quick and just give it a quick dry on the back. Perfect. My trusty cloth here. I'm just gonna, it's got a little bit of stuff on it that's just from the chalk rolling up. Perfect though, I love that. And I'm actually gonna take my sanding block and I'm gonna go in the center on the edges and I'm really gonna scuff this bad boy up because I want it to look old-fashioned. So check that out. And notice we didn't do this with paint, we did this with white chalk paste that was thinned out. So it is so easy to do. Remember these chalk paste jars, this one is $12.99. And you're getting the same look as if you went out and bought some extra paint to make this happen. So you never know what you can do with chalk unless you give it a try. It was a shot in the dark and it worked out great. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. So how cool does this look? Taking that chalk and just scuffing up the sides. I want this thing to look like it has been roughed up. And kind of on the edges as well, so you can kind of see that. I wonder if you could see that dust. Let me clean that off. Just wiping it off and moving on. All right, let me turn this around so you can see. That would be nice, huh? I'm just gonna scuff up those corners, and I really want this to be nice and old looking. Now let's take care of the back real quick. I want it to look like we grabbed this out of a barn to make this sign. And you can do this with furniture as well, the distressing. You can do it with a chalk paint, but understand chalk paint is permanent and it's not as toxic as regular paint, but it's not quite as non-toxic as this chalk paste. So I don't always recommend that. All right, this looks so good. I love it, super exciting. So I'm just gonna dust it off. Fantastic. All right. So you think we'd be done with that, but we're not. Actually, underneath this, I see some white. I'm going to show you guys. This is the self-healing mat from Couture. Whoops. And I'm going to, my chalk is coming right up. That little bit of chalk I got on the mat and the dust just comes right up. I'm covered in dust on my apron, but that's why we have the apron. So no big deal. All right, so because we're working with wood, wood is porous and this is chalk, and I want to be able to get my transfer off very easily without any fuss. Here is the wax. This is the paste, the finishing wax. Couture does have a wax, but it takes 24 hours to dry. That's why I like this one, because it takes 10 minutes to fully dry. I'm not going to put too much on this, just a tad. Just to kind of polish off this side here. And I can do that quickly while we chat. So maybe I should turn this out in case you wanted to write down what that is for your own projects. While we do that, whoop, stuck my finger right into the wax. That's pretty gross. Feels weird. Like a candle. Have you ever stuck your finger in a wax candle? That's what it felt like. That was really strange. It's real wax, people. Ooh, Anyway, so while I'm doing this, remember workshops this weekend, workshop the weekend after. We've got the Walkabout RV Park, March 6th. It's actually a music festival. I'm super excited about it. I got all those earrings I've been making. It's going out there. Dawn is going to be joining me with some bundles. I've got some bundles for you. And then while we're doing this, don't forget, if you're not a VIP, you need to be on the VIP train. Put VIP in the comments. I would love, love, love to add you to my VIP group because I have specials and I am giving away a prize this week. I'm giving away a transfer, the welcome home transfer. Watch, well, maybe I won't tap this. I usually tap this closed this loud. Maybe I won't do that right now. I'll do that later. I'll spare your eardrums. But I'm giving away a big transfer and you can win. So if you're not a VIP, put VIP in the comments, tell your friends, add them in there. I would love to give it away. And I have a surface and I have paste packets rather than jars for $2 a piece for the packets. Then I do have surfaces as well. So let me know what you guys want if you win. So remember, sign up as a VIP by Friday afternoon is when I'm going to pull for a winner. So this looks really good. It hasn't been 10 minutes, but I've blended it in on here so it's not sticking back on me too much. It actually looks really great. Hi Kathy, I see that you joined. I'm looking at my computer while I'm doing this. Kind of tech savvy, I guess. All right, so this piece of wood was stained and it was, we thinned out our white chalk paste, just to recap, in a bowl, and took a sponge and just kind of sponged on here, let it dry quickly. Of course, chalk paste dries very quick. And took a sanding block and sanded it down to make it look old, like old barn wood. So that's what we want to do. And I see right here, I've got my little hangers, and then the Farmhouse transfer I have, I want it to go, you know, where it can be hung up this way. So I'm going to actually put my board up here. You can actually get a pretty good view of that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut my transfer. Now remember, I can see you guys, so if you have any questions or comments, want to interact some, I can actually see you this time, so I can do that. The beautiful thing, the technology we got going on here tonight. And I got my tools all around me. I made a mess with the sanding block, it's pretty bad. Okay, don't forget, Couture with the transfer, they've got these lines here for us. And this is a layered transfer. So we got the cute little bird, and we have 3 layers here. We've got this wreath, we've got the dots, and we have these sticks. So we can actually layer it up. So I think what I am going to do is actually do this wreath and maybe the dots and leave the sticks out of it and maybe put a bird on there. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it up so I can make sure, hey, I might want to use the other pieces later. And you know what? What's great about these transfers is I use pieces of transfers all the time and all kinds of things. And so does my sister. Actually, the earrings that you've been seeing from her and from me we've been using different transfers to make the shapes and everything and picking different colors. So it's really, you can use it for all kinds of stuff. All right, so I've got everything almost cut apart. And there we go. So I can put up my scissors. I'm really super stoked about this, but let's go ahead and, if you notice, all together doesn't exactly fit, does it? So what we're going to do is we're going to chalk our farm to the H, and then we're going to put our wreath and then put the USE on the end. So that's kind of how Chalk Couture designed that, and then we'll do the bird. We're going to leave the sticks out of here. We'll put it to the side. So whenever we do a project, don't forget fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. I've got a fuzzing cloth here, and I'm going to use it right now. So I'm going to pull off my backing. Hi, Debbie. I'm going to pull off my backing, and as I'm fuzzing, this is a new transfer, so I'm going to give it 1 or 2 fuzzes. And actually, it doesn't feel too sticky, so I don't have to do that much. That's cool. I'm going to put my Farmhouse, and hopefully you can see that. I'm going to put the farm like as close as I can. And while I'm doing this, let's go ahead and recap how we did our surface. It's a stained surface that was brand new. Took our bright white chalk paste, put it in a bowl that I can throw away. Added some water with a spoon and mixed it up, thinned it out. and took a sponge brush and just brushed it on there, let it dry, and used a sanding block and then a little bit of wax to finish it up to get our surface ready to go. And it took us, let's see, 5 minutes? Not too bad. All right, so the farm is on there. And I actually would like to use, I think, now where is my iced coffee? I kind of sound like other designers saying that stuff. There it is. A little bit of iced coffee there. And our wreath, we're going to use some sage. And I'm going to use a pop of white, which is right there in front of my face. Wow. A little smart of me, huh? And then some marvelous for our birdie. Marvelous. Just a tad bit, not as, just a pastel pink, not as bright. All right, we're going to do our letters with this iced coffee. I love the iced coffee color. I love it, love it, love it. One of my favorites. I don't know why. It's just beige, really. But I do love it. And I use, if you're new to me, I actually use crayon boxes to hold my squeegees. It's cheap. It's at Walmart. I'm all about finding cheap ways to make these beautiful projects and make things work in my space. I'm not made of money. All right, let's get some iced coffee opened up here. Let's see. Actually, I think I need to give this one a little bit of a stir. So we're going to do that. Stir sticks come 24 in a pack, so you can buy one package and have it for a while. And actually, there's a lot of paste on the side, so let's go ahead and scrape that into our jar. And I think I need a spritz of water. It's a little thick there. Just a little spritz of water will do. And we'll just stir that up. Hey, if you're out there watching, go ahead. You can share, give me a heart, like, so we can get more people in our little chalking community. Or if you watch later, put hashtag replay in the comments. I would love to say hello to you. All right, that looks pretty good. When this is done, you're going to absolutely love it, I promise. So we're doing this in honor of a friend of mine who's in the hospital, who is like the tax guru in the Jessup area for farms. And so this just seemed appropriate. She is in the hospital, not feeling so well, so we'd appreciate your prayers and thoughts for her. But this is in her honor for her everyday life that she's used to talking about farms. And it's going to be cute. So I'm just going to work my iced coffee color right in. This chalk is right into the screen. I love it. It's going to be really nice. I really loved this color on the tray that I did, the wood tray, and it sold quickly, which was really cool. Now I still have, the dishes are looking at me dirty for 10 bucks. Can't beat that. 10 bucks for a cute piece of decor. So if you want it, let me know. We'll work something out. I've got it on the Facebook Marketplace. So we can always work that out. Okay, let's pull up and reveal what we got here. Looks great. Thank you. So there's the first part. Pretty good. I'm going to take my trusty hair dryer and dry this. I'm not fancy. I don't have a heat gun and all that stuff. I could, I don't want to. Not when my hair dryer can do the same thing. Maybe if I have to shrink wrap stuff, I'll get a heat gun, but not right now. All right. Remember, the great thing about farm decor is if there's some imperfections, it actually adds to it. So we're going to go for our O, and we're going to use this wreath here. So I'm going to pull that backing off of that, and I'll stick it on my trusty fuzzy cloth and clean up my squeegee here. Give it a couple a fuzz or two. And I'm gonna take my wreath and I'm gonna try to bring it in as close as I can and line it up. Oh, that looks so good. And remember, I wanted to use sage. So this is I love this pastel green. It's really cool. And I might need a stir. Let's see. Oh yeah, it just needs a stir. It's got plenty of water in it. So notice that consistency. It's kind of like yogurt. Not Greek yogurt, regular yogurt is perfect. So we don't want it too thin, but we don't want it too thick. It's about getting it just right to make your projects come out perfect. Now if it doesn't, you can always erase it, especially since we waxed our surface. Okay, I think I'm going to use my mini squeegee for this one. Get a little bit of paste on the mini squeegee and work it into these leaves here. And I work kind of fast, well, mostly because it's chalk based and it'll dry fast, but I know everybody doesn't have, all the time in the world to watch me do these projects, although I appreciate it. So please give me a heart, a share. If you're not a VIP, put VIP in the comments so I can send you an invite or put the group information in the comments. I'll be glad to do that because I'm giving away a transfer on Friday, 5 o'clock. Super exciting. And I was saying earlier, VIPs, anybody actually, I have chalk paste packets for $2 a piece that I'm gathering up for this event at the RV park anyways. I have plenty of them. And I have a surface if you'd like a surface if you win. All right, let's reveal our wreath. So cute. Oh my gosh. How pretty. I love that. All right, let's dry it. Oh, so nice. I want to make sure that wreath is extra dry before I put the little berries, I guess, for lack of a better term, on it. So I'm going to do the rest of my farmhouse, the word. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to chat with me. All right, and this doesn't need too many fuzzes. It is new, but it's not quite as sticky. Now you can use a ruler to line this up. I actually eyeball it usually. And it needs to come down a little bit. Do this stuff enough, I can usually eyeball it. But for better results, feel free to use a ruler. Yep, that's about right. I live on the edge, what can I say? Alright, let's take our iced coffee. Make sure that's all the way down. I can tell my U was bubbled up a little bit. And let's fill this in. Alright. Yeah, this end is not as sticky as I'd hoped. Maybe I put a little too much wax. Probably did. That does tend to happen. But hey, Farmhouse Decor, it'll be fine. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Let me get my squeegee out the way here. Check it out. I love this a lot. So cute. You know, I could probably put my bird on the end over here. I bet you I can. Looks like I got just enough room for the birdie because I got a little extra space down there. Perfect. All right, I'm done with sage and iced coffee. I'm gonna put these two away. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually put a hairdryer up on this end. just to make sure we're good and dry. Thanks for joining, everybody. Be sure to, if you have questions, let me know. You want to chat, go ahead and chat. I can see, so I can't see you, but I can see your comments. And I can see if you share, so feel free to share. Give me some hearts, likes. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's clean off my squeegee really quick because I can see it over there and it's driving me crazy. All right, put this to the side. Get us a new wipe because this one's kind of full. And here are the berries for our wreath. Go ahead and fuzz this. This one feels a little bit more sticky. You can tell just from how much it clings to your fuzzy cloth. Just how sticky it is. This one feels a little extra. All right. So I'm going to line this up on my wreath. And I'm going to take the white, and I'm actually going to make these white. I know that goes against the grain. Berries are usually red, right? Or purple or something. Well, I think the white actually will blend in really nicely with this particular piece. And so I'm doing a white. All right. See one berry that wasn't covered. There we go. They're all filled in, it looks like. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yep. They are filled. How cute is that? I hope you can see that. There's a little bit of a lag on my screen. So I'm seeing myself doing the wreath. It's very funny. That is so cute. Is it not? It is so, so cute. Okay, so I'll be able to see myself pull that up in just a second. If it's not lined up, I'll fix it. So we shall see. All right, I love this. Now the original transfer actually has the bird on top of the wreath. Yep, you can see it pretty good. But I think I want to put him on the end maybe. I really like this. It's super, super pretty. All right, I'm going to check out, this color's actually doing pretty good. It's marvelous. So that's my consistency there. Kind of looks like taffy. It's not quite as neon, but it kind of does look like Laffy Taffy or something. Saw a house today that looked like purple Laffy Taffy. Had to point that out to my sister. It's the ugliest color. It's terrible. It's like a purpley weird. Anyway, back to task. All right, let's take the bird off of his backing, and we're going to put him, and get rid of the white, get it out of the way. We're going to put him on the end. Hopefully he fits. He looks like he might. So let's see. Hopefully I can get that on there. It's kind of a big square, so let's see if we can fit the birdie in there. And he does just fit right into that extra space. Awesome. So let me go ahead and use the Marvelous and fill in our cute little bird. Oh, it's adorable. Pull that up. He's so cute. Do we want to leave the birdie by himself, or should we give him a friend? What do you think? Maybe we should give him a friend. So maybe I'll give him a friend kind of over here on the top. See if I can get that line in there. We're using the same color, so it's okay that I didn't clean up the transfer. Use same color on that screen, so it'll be fine. We fill that in, our little birdie. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So adorable. Hope you can see all of that. How cute is that? Isn't that so adorable? It just screams Jessup, Georgia farm country. And perfect. Yes, Debbie, I think it is so, so cute. Okay, so let's recap real quick before we go offline. It's been about 30 minutes, not bad for a live. and I had to prep the surface with you. So this surface is from Michaels. It's wood, just a wood frame. It's got the little hangers on it, a couple bucks. And it was stained ahead of time. I did the stain, let it sit 24 hours. We thinned out our white chalk paste, the bright white, which I've got right here, and put it in a paper bowl, just about 1 spoonful into a paper bowl, a little bit of water, and mix it up with our spoon, and use this sponge and kind of put it like whitewashed all the way around our board, front and back. It dried quickly. And then we took our sanding block that I just dropped on the floor. There we go. Our sanding block, and sanded it down to make it look like it's old barn wood. Then we took our Minwax, polished the center really quickly. Usually you set for 10 minutes. It was such a thin layer. It seemed pretty dry, and I didn't smell the wax, so it was ready to chalk on within 5 minutes. And then we did our chalks. Our colors are iced coffee. Almond's going to be the closest to the color that you'd have here. Sage, white, and marvelous for your birdies. I will post this transfer when I actually get off the live. I'll post where you can get your hands on this transfer. This was from Michaels, but there are some really cute surfaces right in the catalog right online. If you'd like to host a class or do maybe an egg workshop at your home, ask in the comments. Let me know. Please share this video and give me a like. And invite your friends to be a VIP so they could be a winner. Hopefully they'll be a winner. We'll see who wins. I'm excited about it. So I'll see you, if you're a VIP, Friday night. If not, next Monday, we'll do another project. Until then, have a great rest of the week, everybody. Bye.